So this is live. We're live.
We live.
All right. So welcome to the No Excuses Just Solutions podcast, where problems don't stop us; they sharpen us. This is a place for builders, creators, hustlers, and visionaries who refuse to sit around complaining. We talk real strategies, real experiences, and real solutions for business, life, mindset, and leveling up. If you're tired of excuses and ready to take action, you're in the right place.
Welcome to the podcast. My name is Brendan.
What's up, y'all? It's Kendall.
It's Brendan.
It's Mr. YMTL.
HP Sounds.
And to start it off, we have to start things up. We have a few different trivia questions from productions and different statements and would you rather's, a whole bunch of things. So we have a different in this jar. If you, so we could take one and pass it around.
Wait, we'll pause. Sorry, pause. Before we get into that, I just want to hope everybody had a great week. I wanted to ask everybody how their week was, how was their day, and then we will get into the icebreaker. Don't worry, we can cut it out. We can do this for first thing. Okay, so let's see. So you guys, as you guys know, I work in the after school program. They took me away from my second graders, put me with fourth grade, and I thought that I was gonna be working with a bunch of animals, and they are that, but they're not as bad as I thought they were. I thought they was well, honestly, y'all don't understand. These kids be throwing any and everything, bobby pins, the pins with the sharp thing in the back. Oh, fourth graders. I'm with the fourth graders now, but I don't know. I've grown to like them. You know, they're actually pretty cool, and it's been pretty great. So I would say, sometimes you just gotta get out of your comfort zone and get thrown into something else, and you're gonna have to adapt and fuck this 9 to 5.
I just want to add that when I'm the father of them, so all what they're saying, right? It's funny because that these are the things they used to do to me.
We were the
Yeah,
we ain't listen. Pause. Listen, we were not the animals in that household. Okay, we were, because we knew our game time was on the line. But we was menaces outside. So what's crazy? Sometimes I really be sitting there at work and I just be looking at them kids like, yeah, my karma. For all the times I done messed around with all them teachers, every time I done talked back. One time I threw slime after the teacher told me 3 times to give him the slime. I threw it and let that shit attach to the ceiling and start dripping down. This is my karma. But hey, I'm here for it. Yeah. How was your week?
My weekend has been chill, real wellnessy, real just mental. Yeah, and we've just been exercising more so, enjoying the weather. It's been on and off. The climate change is crazy.
Well, you seen them kids nowadays.
Yeah.
What do you think about the kids? Because you go, you get your fair share.
I love
How is
kids.
Vea's classmates? How are they when you see them after school? Do they
No,
go to their
no.
mom? Nobody's throwing no temper tantrums. Like that's I just want to know because
I just want to tap in, right? Vea is an amazing child. She was a princess around me. I don't know how they view her, but she definitely is very intelligent. And big ups to whoever raised her.
wait, Paul, we all raised her. Me, Brendan, Ming, my mom, everybody. But no, that you are right. She has grown into a very good young child. She a little smart out the mouth, but she's a Kong. So what do you expect? Like what do you expect? Literally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't talking about Vado. I was talking about like her classmates. Like you see them when they come to pick up their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's half and half because most parents are still going through their lives when they're picking up kids, so I don't really see that a lot. I don't know. Yeah, they're just kind of ready to leave school.
I mean, I see now. Yeah, you're right.
But Nevaeh is our niece that which I partially babysit sometimes. But kids are kids. I don't really I love kids, so and I don't know. I think we all just need a little more patience when it comes to kids.
Literally.
And kids teach us a lot of things, so I try to always be yes, having picking babysitting my cousins at times, I try to be a little more, yeah, learn patience. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, my week was good.
Kids definitely teach you patience, right? Like you have to be patient.
Yeah.
My week been good and busy, very busy. Like each day, I've been sleeping like 6 hours, doing overtime, doing some t-shirts. It's been busy, but in a good way. So I'm kind of happy that it's the weekend because tomorrow I'm not waking up early. I'm chilling.
Well, folks,
Do you want this?
absolutely.
But it will look better
And
downstairs.
I know.
Will the
We,
flavor
maybe we could trade something. But hey, yeah, I ain't gonna front. I really do like the dog. So yeah, you might have to throw in about $500 with that. Whatever you think you want to trade.
Isn't that much?
But my week has been great,
Has
and
it really
and
been?
and
Are y'all just saying that
no,
because you
listen,
want to please the audience and get the
nah,
most out?
absolutely not. Listen, as long as I wake up, my day is great.
Okay, nice.
Amen.
Amen. No,
Holla.
Let's get into the icebreaker. Let's get into the icebreaker. So for the most part, everyone will take one and pass it. No. Everyone will take one and pass it. And for the most part, we can answer each other's statements, but after the person giving the statement answers. Then we could go around the room. If anyone likes to share, you don't have to answer every single statement.
And mommy, I think that you should take one from right there and share your words of wisdom from right there. Nobody will ever know. We'll put you up. We'll put a voice change. Yeah, that way you're supposed to get the mic. Remember, it's a one mic show, my guy. Anyways, mommy, I think you should get a little 30-second, give the world some wisdom. We need somebody at a different mindset, okay? Not a bunch of men.
Production. What grade did
Are
you?
these the same questions from last week?
Did Vaya? Did Vaya make this?
All right. Excuse me, but I don't read gibberish. Would you rather speak all languages or speak to animals? Did I say that right? Production?
His language
Yeah, that's not even spelled right. You guys, I didn't do anything. I just was trying to read it. You said, hey.
Would you rather speak all languages or speak to animals?
I have actually thought about this question the other day. As much as I would love to talk to animals, and I mean love, damn, that's a really tough question. But I was thinking about it the other day of how cool it would be to speak like every language in the world because you would just hear about so many mindsets, so many different experiences, so many different challenges. Like, I met this one guy when he crossed the border. He like had to go through a swamp with alligators. I know that's off topic, but yeah. So I'm gonna go with languages because just imagine how many crazy ass stories I would hear talking to so many people.
Well, I would love to talk to animals, but I would rather much speak all languages, and I think it would help my business
I know that's
very much. APS, High Point Services. Check us out.
See how you threw that in. Real quick. I thought you guys' answer was going to be completely different. We have AI and Duolingo for all of this. I want to speak to animals. Imagine speaking to an animal, bro, like their experience. Imagine speaking to a whale or a turtle that live hundreds of thousands of years. Yo, you crazy, an animal, bro. Y'all want to speak to animals?
Just mind you, I speak cat, right? I speak I speak several languages, so I don't think I need to speak animal.
I too speak a few languages. I could bust them out right now. What you want to hear? Bengali, Mandarin, Cambodian. What you want to hear? How you gonna get to the whale?
Don't worry about it.
You gonna have to dive how much? Because I promise you, the whale's not coming to surface to talk to you. The whale is not coming to talk to you. Right. Just to go talk to a yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. You're gonna talk to a shark, and then you're gonna be its lunch.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw you the
You wanna answer
donut
this question?
so you can be alright.
I want to touch my dog.
Yeah, I agree with animals. I would rather
Animals?
speak to animals. All right, next statement.
Utang ina mo.
Mister, you make the logo. I thought you had one in your hand.
No, you said put it back.
Okay. Yes, some of them you need to read it in the moment. Don't read it in your head and then read it out loud because you might be
First of all,
cheating.
I gotta see if I can read it first because.
What is that?
I gotta see if I can read it first. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna take some pictures of this. It looked like Vea,
On your set.
and not even Vea. Vea way better than this.
One eyeball.
DJ Afro.
How many years in a century?
How many years?
Oh.
100.
This is why certain things are supposed to be answered first to certain people.
100?
Why are you looking at me? I answered the question.
It's 100?
100.
Is that correct?
You got it right. Yeah, you got it
Century?
right.
Oh, you can edit it in the video and put dude. How much? It's 100.
Who?
No,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have said anything and let everybody guess this.
Yeah.
But
That's what I thought.
But I said let the person answer first who gets the statement.
Left would have been you because he knows the answers. So.
100.
But why are you saying stuff like that? They don't need to know that. The whole point is to act clueless.
Next question.
Nigga, think
You
the
go.
next question.
I think this is a great one.
Okay, I like this. Would you rather be the smartest person in the room or the most charming? I would rather be the most charming person in the room. Yeah, because you can get smart, read a book, and you can learn.
Yeah, but I already know. Right?
I am going with the most charming.
See, yeah. Give me the smart. Give me the most smart.
Give me the
Yeah.
knowledge.
I don't care about being charming at all. Yeah, they're gonna read a book. Sure, they still haven't read a book.
I'm reading one right now. You ever heard of pretty privilege?
Oh
Like,
my
come
God.
on.
I think this is a good question, and I can't choose. Because I want to say smart, but
I'm naturally charming, so I'm not worried about.
yeah, but you know, like think about a girl in a club that's very charming. She'll get what she wants. You know, like so. I don't know. You can make a lot of deals just from being charming.
We was walking on the strip of Mexico, free everything.
Listen,
Well, last time, not this time.
I could smart you out your panties.
I could outsmart you out your panties. My turn. My thorn. Mommy, you're next. You're not low. You're not low.
Yeah, we know you got. I see you got the doobie on.
She's looking over here like a vulture, like a hawk.
What happened over here?
I'm gonna show Baby Yoda first. What the fuck? What does the U stand for in USB? The U stands for usable.
Okay, does anybody else want to?
Usable software.
No, just the you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going.
Usable.
I'm going with your answer because I have no idea.
I like this game. Y'all bugging. I like this one.
USB. Can I get 10 seconds on the clock?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Google it.
Okay, the correct answer is universal.
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 I thought universal.
Universal.
Something
That's just
for
what
it.
you.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
You see how you only knew what the U was, and you didn't even say the whole thing.
Mom said she knew that. She didn't know that, Mom. Cabin ass.
My turn.
Here you go.
Nah, let me start. Just play with you. There are some hints on the
Come on,
paper.
Mom.
You squint your
We
eye.
need you to be more active, Mom.
That was, some of them are.
He said there's a
hint
hint
if you squint your
eyes.
Yeah.
What?
It's hints on the paper.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Do I really have to read this? Nah, can I? I need.
Let me
need
see.
another
Why?
one.
What's
That shit
wrong?
is crazy. This shit is wild. Yeah, just give me another one because I'll let. Let's.
Maybe if you squint.
Yeah, right. Because I said, wow, yo, production. We nah. All right, so try when it's your go.
Just leave the statement. These are simple statements. Some people
Brandon's
just
like,
brain
yeah,
out.
What's the matter with the question?
All right, ready? So
One has got to go.
this question's for mommy. Yeah, because y'all all gonna know this. All right, you ready, mommy?
It's for my mom. She's in the back of the
Seven seconds to name
No.
4 Marvel heroes. Come on,
You
that's
could do
easy.
that.
Yeah, you could do that.
She gonna
Yeah,
need
give it
she
the
gonna
mic,
need
give it
more than 7 seconds though.
You got me in the spot.
Nobody's
Come on, that's easy.
I'll give you a-
Come on.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
Superman and
Spider-Man,
Batman.
Iron Man.
No, they're in DC. Think of Red.
Yeah, Spider-Man,
Think
Iron
of
Man.
Red. Think of the Avengers. Think of the X-Men.
You got the
It's
green one,
Think
the
of
strong green one.
The Hulk, and one more.
You got the assassin, my favorite, the spy. Hello.
Remember
the American guy?
Captain America.
So that's
Oh.
three. That's
He's
three.
really Puerto Rican.
If you don't know my favorite girl, that's wicked. She's a spider. I'll give you that hint. She's a
one of my
spider.
favorite girls.
Yes, the red sign.
The Black Widow.
Yeah, my heart
Black
is broken.
Widow.
No, see, my heart is broken.
And
That's
my
my
favorite, by the way, is Iron Man. Just want to point that out.
I love Black Widow.
I think I could be Iron Man.
I think I could be Black Widow. Yeah. For him, right? Clock it. For.
Brendan
next
one
question.
time turned to Frankenstein. Two hours later.
You can't read in joints. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
maybe you squint.
Nigga,
Put
he wrote
the-
that shit in the dark.
you know who made them.
Give him the mic.
What does that say, chat? What does it say? You don't know what he wrote.
You know what he wrote. He was in the
Well,
dark.
it was rushed. You next time you tell me out right now.
Would you rather be granted a role?
In a baby shower or gender reveal.
Like, would you rather be granted a paid honeymoon or a baby shower?
Honeymoon. Yeah, because I'm going all out for the honeymoon. Literally.
Yeah, honeymoon for me.
Project X, best. Oh my god. Vegas.
Are you
Vegas. Part 1. Vegas.
a honeymoon in Vegas? You know what the honeymoon is? Not the bachelor party. Oh, somebody play the sound effect. Oh my god. That's how you know recently you've been saying that you're ready to settle down, find a wifey. With that mindset, I don't think you're ready to settle down and find a wife. The honeymoon, mine would be in like Fiji or something. Fiji, okay? You know where Fiji is? It's in the Pacific Islands. Okay? And I just learned about the Pacific Islands. So I knew where all those islands were, but I didn't know they was in the Pacific Island until a few weeks ago. Anyways, so next question or next topic? I think we finished. One has to go. Jumanji, Fast and Furious, Avatar, the blue people. Fast. I'm gonna go with Fast and Furious because I'm a big fan of Jumanji and Avatar. Fun fact, the new Avatar movies are so good. Jumanji? Jumanji's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's like a childhood core memory, especially from your timeline. You should be in love with that movie. Yeah, Mr. Oldie. He was like, but born in the 70s or something, right? What year were you born?
Well, you already know. So HP, so I'm definitely going with Fast and Furious.
Wait, really? You really like Fast and Furious?
Yeah, I mean, over Jumanji, yeah, fuck yeah, like, and then I would rather be the blue people.
I would rather be the blue people as well.
Damn, that's to me. That's a really good question to me. Um, I will go with Jumanji too, because Fast and the Furious was like my first favorite movie as a kid, and rest in peace, Paul Walker. Like, I don't know, can't get that up. And Avatar is like one of the best movies. I love that movie. And Jumanji is funny, it's fire, Kevin Hart, but I think I'll go with it. Mom, what would you choose?
Thank you. High five. Because
Fast and the Furious.
Jumanji is so good.
Wait, yeah, she
Said
said
I-
Fast
I
and the
said Fast and
Furious.
Furious.
Yeah, so that's a favorite.
Oh, I thought you said has to
Yeah,
go.
you see.
No, not. Oh,
No,
Jumanji.
one has to go.
Yeah.
Out of those statements, one has to go.
Yeah.
Has to go.
Yeah, one.
One
gotta
has
go.
to go.
That's it. That was fun.
Maybe
No, but
Jumanji.
she
Yeah.
She said
See?
Jumanji.
She want to be the blue people too.
We all want to be the blue people.
So I sent all of y'all a video. Can you play it on that or no?
You sent me a video.
Look, yeah,
Yeah.
take your time. Why you do that? One has to go. I like the one has to go. Family Feud, 101 Dalmatians, Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say Family
Look
Feud.
at Damon by the way.
Oh, let me see me. Oh, I saw the whole gang up there. Oh, you gotta be
Just
careful. We gotta show everybody the family members and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not giving. OMG, one for the meat lovers. Oh, we should do this. I'm sending you. Yeah, I'm sending you. Well, we can save these questions for next week.
For next week.
Yeah, we didn't finish all of them. We can throw these out, save those, and then we'll add some more. I'm gonna throw these out. And then we'll just write new ones since we didn't do those yet. You didn't put them back in the thing, right?
Huh?
You didn't put them back in the. Like all the questions you usually left out? Oh, well, we'll find out next week. Okay, so. OMG, one for the meat lovers. Here.
Pause.
Explain what you want to explain.
Well, I guess let the video play. Right?
Oh, Jesus. No, that's copyright.
No, it's not.
All right.
You don't owe any of your copyrights.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, Joe. Fish liver.
Anything that we play.
Wait. Pause it. I think it started from like the beginning. No, you could play like on video. You could play a video on TV and not get copyrighted because you're showing that it's you on Instagram, whatever.
Mom looks like an OG. Like she don't play no games. Okay, so pause it. So what's going on?
You gotta watch the video.
Why? You explain it.
No, it looks.
That might be found in this.
I just honestly, I was going through Instagram, I saw this, and I was like, this is crazy.
Human
Well,
fish.
we're watching it. Let us watch
Or shark.
Oh, you can just clip it out because we're not really talking for this one.
Yeah.
It's just those really the three ingredients. Yeah. Yes. Fish liver, human flesh, or shark. You guys,
Or shark.
is this?
What was the first
All right,
one?
pause it. Maybe I sent the wrong video, but they this is a TV show, and them three judges are eating something, and you have to guess what's not in the food, and if you play it, one of the ingredients is human flesh, and they get pissed because they didn't know it was human flesh. They didn't sign off on it. They just gave it to them randomly. So like my whole thing was like, one, I would have been pissed. I would have sued them.
The people gave them.
But two, what would be your reaction?
Well, unfortunately, folks,
Oh, clock it.
allegedly 3% of McDonald's fast foods has human meat in it.
I thought you were about to be like, oh yeah, I'm a pescatarian. I don't gotta worry about that stuff. You talk about McDonald's. You said that the judge was giving them a type of meat for them to eat, and they had to guess
Yeah,
out of the three options he just said which one was in whatever sausage he
yeah.
gave them.
Let me explain a little better. A chef, in the beginning of the episode, a chef is cooking up a good looking meal. Three contestants eat the food, and they have to guess which ingredient is not in the food. And I forgot what the three
It was
ingredients.
human flesh,
Uh-huh.
shark. I don't remember the first one.
Yeah, so all of them is like, well, it has to be human flesh, right? Because nobody's gonna eat human flesh. And then the guy's like, yes, there's human flesh in it. And the three judges, they're pissed because like, why would you give me human flesh?
In pause.
Maybe play the video to understand a little bit more. But
No, I don't think we need to play the video. I think how do you know that's real? Because and is that in like London or something?
It was a real TV show.
I'm not honestly with everything going on in
Assuming it's real.
everything going on in America. I'm not knocking it because of the fact that according to a lot of TikTok sources, they're saying that a lot of people that's going missing is undocumented. So maybe they are putting human remains in our sources of meat, such as sausages, chicken. And unless you're a real cooker, like the meat don't look the same. Like,
All right, but say you was one of the judges, what would be your reaction? Would you be tight?
are you?
Would you want to fight one of them?
I would make my little scene. Yeah, I would make a little reality TV. See, this is cannibalism, and this is yeah, this is wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But to go back to what he said, yes, I can understand how it could be a hoax because that is a foreign country reality TV show. So I can see where he's saying it's this little setup. But I wouldn't be surprised neither. Look at the Epstein files coming up and all that good stuff. But no, hello, everybody would be.
Wait, because you seem like you're on the side of you think that there might be human flesh in there. So, what if it was just a hoax? What if he was just saying that to get their blood out? And what if he was like, what if it was shark in there?
Assuming it was real. They said it was real. I didn't do a lot of.
You who said no? He said it was three options. I didn't see.
Big boy, you
Yeah.
gotta give a little context.
Look at my hair. Oh,
Yeah, but if you would have played the video, no, I didn't do a lot of research on it to be honest. But assuming it's real, like I would have been so mad. I would have been pissed.
Finding your video, Dad, you could have just went back. You could put the arrows back.
I honestly wanted to talk about Bam Adebayo breaking Kobe's record, but these two don't watch basketball. Or three don't wear, but no, he don't even watch basketball. So like there's a lot of people out there.
This is probably gonna sound weird, but I'm just always like, I just feel like men who love watching sports are low key gay because I just want to see balls bouncing around everywhere during the round. Now let me say, I just y'all so diehard fans. Y'all know y'all looking out. Y'all want to see what they got in the trunk.
That's what he looked for in the NBA game. When I throw on the game, that's what he watching. I'm watching, basketball. He's watching two balls.
There is no shame in that. Yes, I don't care. I don't care. Okay.
Sports need to start playing for charity. Ray.
Well, I think that was a very good topic.
Sports need to play for charity. They need to play for a good cause, a beneficial cause. Fight for cancer.
And I was just trolling. I just wanted to see what y'all was gonna say.
Also, you said fight for cancer. I did a t-shirt order, and the guy was 5 years cancer free. So I thought that was pretty cool. Clap it up for him. His name is Cheech. He should be on the podcast. Damn, I was gonna say something.
My best friend Madi is a cancer survivor as well, so I think y'all need to clap it up for her as well. Yeah, Madi. Mm-hmm.
This is DJ H. What's your DJ name? DJ HP Sounds. This is his topic.
Make sure you tell them we
He's
don't
gonna be on the video.
Make sure you tell them we don't jack none of that. None of that.
All right. So my topic is the rise
Shot for this.
of the Latin kings.
The rise of the Latin King.
Today, we're taking a deeper look at the history of the Latin kings, one of the most widely known and structured Hispanic street organizations in the United States. The Latin Kings were founded in the 1954 in the Humboldt Park area of Chicago by Roman Santos in the early years. The organization began as both a social and political movement. The goal was to confront racial discrimination and protect Latino communities that were facing poverty, marginalization, and hostility in many urban neighborhoods. In the beginning, the Kings grew from smaller neighborhoods groups similar to organizations like the Latin Angels. Members organized in different locations, especially around schools and playgrounds. Their purpose was to protect their neighborhoods so elders and children could safely walk to school, go to the store, and live without constant fear. Many Latino families were newly arriving in Chicago during that time, particularly Puerto Ricans who migrated to the mainland after World War II to escape poverty. Many of these families came from rural areas and settled into neighborhoods like Humboldt Park. Small neighborhood sets were formed to protect and support these new communities as they established themselves in the city. One of the most respected early figures in the organization was King Dino, also known as Hector Pagan. Many considered him one of the original and the most influential Latin kings. In 1967, Dino was accused of a shooting and was incarcerated. By that time, Latin kings had already spread widely through the streets and into jail systems. While in jail, King Dino helped reshape the organization. He created the flag that members could pledge allegiance to and began writing a stricter set of rules and principles. The laws included ideas such as no drug use, no stealing, no racism, stand up for all people, fight against injustice within the system. Dino also worked to unify different Latin King factions that existed in this time. Through this effort, leadership positions were created and chosen by the nation. The elected leaders became known as coronas, were represented leadership within the organization. Over time, the organization became highly structured, eventually evolving into what some investigators described as one of the largest or and most organized Hispanic groups in the United States. During the 1970s and 80s, the Latin Kings developed stronger influence within the prison system. Jail gangs became powerful, and organizations became formal, larger alliances and rivalries. Conflicts between groups, such as the Latin Kings and the Bloods, emerged in areas during the late 80s and early 90s. At the same time, other groups like the Nietas were also active within the prison system and sometimes clashed with both organizations. In New York, and situations developed differently from Chicago by the mid 90s. New York Bloods formed their own structure separate from the West Coast Bloods. Street alliance and conflicts became complicated as different sets formed across states. During the 90s, a major figure known as King Blood, who originally came from Chicago, became influential in expanding the Latin King's presence on the East Coast. He issued manifestos and coded orders intended to organize and strengthen the nation. However, federal investigators eventually targeted leadership figures in the 97. King Blood was convicted on multiple charges and sentenced to life in prison. His letters and communications from prison later became key evidence in federal prosecution. He eventually served a sentence in federal custody, including time in the Supermax facility in Florence, Colorado. By this time, the Nine Kings had spread far beyond Chicago. Sets existed across many cities, and the organization had developed national leadership structures. Leadership titles within the organization included positions such as Inca, regional leaders responsible for overseeing different areas of the nation. Despite its explosion, leadership struggles sometimes occurred in different regions, particularly in New York during the 90s and early 2000s, as the Latin population continued to grow and shift. Immigration and migration from the Caribbean, including Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, also reshaped many neighborhoods and communities. In later years, law enforcement investigators targeted various sets across the county. For example, in 2018, a federal case known as the Four Corner Hustlers investigation led to indictments of multiple members connected to the organized criminal activity. Another notable figure was Fernando Ace King, a high ranking Latin King leader in Chicago, who was described by authorities as the number two in the organization at one point. He was known for being extremely aggressive and quick tempered, according to reports connected to federal investigations. Beyond the street structure, some members also describe the organization in philosophical or spiritual terms as a belief system sometimes referred to as kingism, emphasize ideas such as honor, obedience, sacrifice, righteousness, and love. For some members, these ideas represented a code conduct intended to guide behavior and loyalty within the organization. Historically, the Latin kings are traced cultural identity to what they sometimes called the five islands of Caribbean heritage: Puerto Rico, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and other Spanish influenced communities that shaped the organization's culture. Over time, what began as a neighborhood protection group in Chicago evolved into a nationwide network with complex leadership structures, alliance, conflicts, and legal battles. Understanding this history helps explain how social conditions, migrations, poverty, and identity shaped the rise of organizations like the Latin Kings in American society, in American cities. And like many movements that began in marginalized communities, the story is layered: part community protection, part street politics, and part organized structure that eventually drew national attention. And that, folks, is my conclusion.
That was an essay.
And then I have a lot more that I could have put. That was a little short, a topic, but thank you.
Wait, elaborate.
Thank you for sharing that.
Elaborate.
We appreciate that. Um, what what was the last thing you said? Your last point?
You better not.
No, I'm serious.
This is my last point.
Yeah,
You better
you
not.
said you.
Let me just start from the top. No, it's okay.
Did you, and also did you write down others? You wrote this, like you typed this.
Well, I wrote, like, I put the stuff into my notes, and then
Mhm.
I use the chat GBT to organize everything.
Why did you pick Latin Kings?
Why? Because
Respect to Latin Kings.
well, first of all, right, I've always looked at myself as a king. So when I looked into what a Latin king is, their basic belief is the belief in kingism. So it only drew me to talking about that topic.
It's something that you felt related to,
Absolutely,
resonated.
absolutely. I was always born a king, so
What is what does being a king mean to you?
being a,
Or an
being
example of a king.
being a king means walking. First of all, walking with honor, respect. You know, be being a bigger person, standing up, when wrong is being done, and showing others how to be better. So anything that it doesn't matter. Anything that makes you better is called kingism.
I'm ready for a baby. Um,
That was beautiful. That was I would like you to touch up on some like main ideas, some key focus points. Like, so what was it about Lion King history that drew you around this time period to bring that up? I need some subtopics.
They said in the beginning that it was made more to like help each other, you know, and then just kind of downfalls. And a lot of gangs are like that. I think Crips are the same, right? Like it was just they started out as a group helping each other, and you know, and then it just kind of spiraled down.
Well, so the basic idea of all gangs, right, is that you're being oppressed by another bigger set. So if at the time when the Puerto Ricans came after the World War II, we were being oppressed by the Americans that were here. Their group was called the Greasers.
Up the block to the left on Nansen Street.
And then you had Black Americans also that were already here. So when we started coming over, we were being oppressed. You know, they were being beat up. You couldn't the children couldn't go to school because they would be targeted. So that was, you know, those are one of the things that make me want to talk about it. But being that I am affiliated with Kings, so I have inside knowledge. So that also you know, inspired me to talk about this topic.
I live by a motto. When you're not well educated on anything, you just don't say anything at all. So I'm going to plead the fifth for this conversation. Yeah.
Which folks, by the way, I've done my job as a parent because I chose to keep them away from this.
Damien's Crip.
I
I was just joking. That was very informative.
I respect it. It's just not my cup of tea. Thank you for the little educational history. I respect it. Next topic. Pause again.